I want to show you what we're working with today. I am a little embarrassed, okay, maybe really embarrassed at this situation. This is what I guess I will call my baking pantry. In our kitchen, in the house we're renting, we have another large cabinet like this on the other side of the kitchen where we keep pantry staples like chips, bread, canned goods, pasta, rice, things like that. In this cabinet, I keep my spices, I keep flour, sugar, cornstarch, baking powder, baking soda, anything that I need for baking. I also keep oils and vinegars and my honey. And then on the top there, you can see some small appliances that just don't fit anywhere else in my kitchen. So it's kind of a catch-all. There's some random stuff in here and it is just packed. It's so bad, you guys. So we are gonna be completely reorganizing this today. Over here on my kitchen table, I wanna show you what I got to organize with. So over here, I found these ball jars at Walmart. I've never seen these before because these are the smooth line from Ball. So the logo there is the only marking that's on these jars. And I love it because it's a little bit more sleek and modern, but it's still a jar. So when I was thinking about what do I want to use as my canisters to keep all of my goods in, I thought jars are timeless. You're always going to be able to find more. They're inexpensive and they're just really simple, which is what I love. So I also got the pint version of these. So I'm really excited to use these. I also picked up some Anchor Hawking. These are like the cracker jars, I think they're called. So I got the gallon size for flour and sugar, and then I got a few other smaller ones as well. And then the most exciting part, at least in my opinion, of this whole reorganization is my Spice Jar collection. Oh my gosh, I ordered this kit from Amazon. I will link it in the description box below. But I ordered 36 of these spice jars, and they come with, of course, the cap and then the little plastic inserts so you can like shake out your spices or use this tab or just completely take it off. And then it also came with a bunch of these labels, and these are beautiful. I think they're just really nice, simple black and white labels. They're not super ugly. And these are the perfect size to go right on the cap. So I am just going to label everything right there on the cap. And then my wonderful husband made this spice rack for me. So it's got these 3 tiers. As you can see, my spice jars fit in perfectly. And then I'm just gonna, like I said, put the label on the cap so that it's really easy to see, and then I can like alphabetically organize everything. It will make my OCD heart so happy. I'm really, really excited. I got my funnels here to help with, transferring everything. So I am so excited to get started. Ruby is over here. If you don't know Ruby, she is my almost 4-month-old daughter. Hi, honey. She's gonna give a smile. So she is about ready for a nap. So I'm gonna try to get her down for a nap, and then we can start tackling this huge mess. So if you want to see how satisfying this reorganization is going to be, keep watching and let's go. introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me and my YouTube channel. So my name is Hannah. I am a stay-at-home mom to my daughter, Ruby, who at the time that I'm editing this video is about to turn 5 months old. So this is actually the first video that I'm uploading to my YouTube channel. And I decided to start this channel because I love cleaning and organization and homemaking, and I thought this channel would be a way for me to share some of those projects with others and maybe motivate other people to tackle some projects in their home that they otherwise wouldn't have. So I have a lot more content planned, some deep cleaning, more organization, and some other homemaking type videos. A lot of the projects that I do are renter friendly and budget friendly as well. So if that type of content interests you, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you like organization videos like this, and leave me a comment down below if you are organizing at home with me.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side, I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, in my bed 5 to 12, wish I could sleep. Dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side, I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me, won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Wide awake is the way that you left I wanna be by your side. I wanna be by your side.
Okay, so I just wanted to pop in here and explain to you guys how I am transferring the spices to the glass jars. So the kit that I ordered from Amazon comes with a little silicone funnel that you can use to dump your spices into the glass jars. However, because I am doing so many spices, I'm doing 36 jars, I just found that it was going to take way too much time to use that little funnel. Because it's silicone, it grabs onto the spices, so you really need to wash and completely dry the funnel after each spice. And that was just taking way too much time, and I couldn't get the silicone completely dry between each one. So then the next spice would stick to it even more, and it was just becoming this huge mess. So what I did was I just decided to put a little plate underneath the glass jar and just kind of dump in the spices. So, you know, some of the spice is getting onto the plate, so I am wasting a little bit. If you are OCD and that is bothering you, I am so sorry. It's not ideal. And if you want to do this with no waste, I suggest using the funnel, but just know that it's going to take you some time to wash and dry the funnel, because you don't want to mix the spices, obviously, for allergy reasons and just in general for taste reasons. You don't want to be mixing your spices, and you also don't want that funnel to be wet at all when you're transferring them. So just a side note, I'm just kind of dumping them here and making a little bit of a mess, but that's just what I found was easiest and what works for me, so that's what I decided to go with.
I was worried you blow my reputation, but I figured it's not on me. Yeah. The way you're making me shiver, your hands on myself, I keep pulling the trigger, alright. This very finger for people like them. Oh, no. Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky, oh. It's the way you make me feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good, oh. I keep on falling astray from my intuition, but I'm pretending it's not my fault. No. The way you make glitter, you drink me like liquor, keep painting the picture, alright. No, I don't care much for people like them. Oh, no. Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in...
All right, you guys, so it has been an embarrassing amount of time since I filmed the first part of this video and started my pantry reorganization project. I think it's been almost 2 weeks now, but today I am finally going to finish it up. Ruby is down for a nap, and it's her last nap of the day, and she always fights it, so I'm gonna try to be quiet and kind of whisper through this part. But over the past couple of weeks, I've made a few improvements to the cabinet just as I get some things in from Amazon and as I have a little bit of extra time. So I just wanted to show you where we are and then do a few just finishing touches, and then we will be all done. So let me turn you around here and show you what it looks like so far. I am super happy with how it's turned out. So this is what we're working with. Top shelf hasn't changed. On this shelf here, I added these things. I can't remember the name right now. Turnstiles, turntables, whatever. Things that turn. This has my oil and vinegar. This has my honey and my extracts. And then up here in this basket, I just put like some baking things that I don't use very often. So cake mix, I've got like sprinkles, candles, that type of stuff. So it's really easy to grab and get down when I need it, but I don't need to do that very often. So it's nice to just have it look a little bit cleaner and everything be contained in there. And then down here on this shelf, I just reorganized my jars a little bit. So I've got my flour, sugar. Behind these, I have my medium-sized Anchor Hocking jars with powdered sugar and brown sugar. And then I've got old-fashioned oats and rolled oats here. And then in my quart jars, I just have some baking necessities, you know. So I've got Bisquick, breadcrumbs, cornmeal, cornstarch. In my row behind here, I've got all my chocolate, so cocoa powder, chocolate chips, and then in the back row back there, I just have things I don't use very often, so like mini marshmallows, Hershey's Kisses, things like that. And as you can see, I did not put labels. Like a lot of times you see people labeling like flour, sugar, oats, whatever. I didn't feel the need to, and I didn't have labels anyway, because, okay, it's my kitchen, so I'm generally the only one cooking in here, or Austin does some cooking, but you know, he can ask me if he has a question, and I know what all of this is without labels, so I just decided not to label any of that stuff. And then on my bottom shelf here, it's probably my favorite shelf because of the spices. I love how they turned out with the labels. Everything is super easy to find. You can see that I just organized everything alphabetically. And then I do have a few open spaces here on the ends. I think I'm going to order a few more spice jars, and I do have a few things that didn't fit. I ordered 36 jars, and I thought that'd be enough, but I ended up having a couple extra spices. So I do want to fill in those spaces eventually. And then on the sides here, I just have these mason jars, the pint-sized ball jars. So I have like different grinds of salt and pepper over here, and then I have baking soda, baking powder, and my yeast on that side. So like I said, I love how it turned out. I keep going back to like my before picture of this cabinet because it's so satisfying to compare before and after. So as you can see, the cabinets are white, and it's kind of hard to see, but like right here, this paint is really old and chipped, but it's like a light bluish gray. And so I thought it would be a nice touch just to touch that up and paint it white. It's not going to be perfect because like there are some pretty intense chips here, and I'm not going to like sand these or refinish the edges of the cabinets. I'm just going to touch the paint up, but I still thought it would help it look a lot cleaner and a lot better. So that is what we are going to do right now, and then we will get our final before and after comparison. So let's do it. I am super excited.
Baby,